Hi all, I am Tulsi Kumar, a faculty of marketing working for Annamacharya Institute of Technology Science, Tirupati. Welcome to the lecture on export marketing. So in the unit 5, we will lecture on the topics introduction to export marketing, export policy decisions, export pricing, export procedures and documentation. After this lecture, we will be able to learn the following objectives like to provide you with an overview of export marketing. What is export marketing? And we will understand the meaning of export marketing, and we will understand the features of export marketing, and we will know the importance of export marketing at national level and firm level. So before going to know the introduction about the brief introduction to the topic, let us know the meaning for trade, international trade, export, import. My dear students, let's have a look to know the meaning for these terms. The first one is trade. What is trade? Trade is a transfer of ownership of goods or services. Trade is sometimes loosely called as a commerce, or it is also called as a financial transaction or a barter system. That is called a trade. And many of the students still they have a bombarded questions in their mind. What's the difference between trade and a merchandise? It's very simple to get the differences between a trade and merchandise. Trade is a commerce or the financial transaction held between two parties. That is called a trade. And what is merchandise? Merchandise is goods bought to be sold. This is the exact differences between a trade and a merchandise. Now let us have a look to get the meaning for international trade. So international trade is the exchange of capital, goods and services across international boundaries or borders. So here we got the differences between trade and international trade. And let us know the differences between export and import. So what is export? In international trade, export refers to selling goods and services produced in the home country to other countries. The seller of such goods and services is referred to as an exporter. Exporter or the person who are think to send the goods. So in domestic marketing, for example, the marketer, the manufacturer locates in Andhra Pradesh. He he is trying to sell his finished goods to Gujarat. It may be called as the trade between two states. It will comes under national, or else it comes under domestic exchange. And while the manufacturer locates in India, he is thinking to sell the goods or else to send the goods, the entire financial transaction or else a commerce to other countries. It may be called as export. Now you got the exact differences between trade, international trade, merchandise, export. Right. Now let us have a look on import. What is import? In international trade, imports refers to buying goods and services produced in a foreign country to other countries. The buyer of such goods and services is referred to an importer. Now, here's we get the interesting topic today to discuss, to know what is export marketing. So before going to learn to know the meaning of export marketing decisions, export marketing documentation and procedures, let's have a look. Let us go back and to find the exact meaning of international marketing. Then we can understand what the real meaning for export marketing. After studying this unit, you will be able to know the exact meaning for international marketing. What's the difference between domestic marketing and international marketing, and why we are going to know about the export strategies, export marketing. So without wasting time, let us go to the topic to find out the exact meaning. What is international marketing? International marketing refers to the marketing carried out by companies overseas or across national boundaries. This strategy uses an extension of the technique used in the home country of a firm. International marketing is simply the application of marketing principles to more than one country. However, there is a crossover between what is commonly expressed as international marketing and global marketing, which are similar terms. Here we have the definition given by American Marketing Association, what the real meaning for international marketing. As per their view, according to American Marketing Association, they have defined the international marketing like this. The global marketing is the multinational process of planning and executing the conception, pricing, promotion, and distribution of ideal goods and services to create exchanges that satisfy individual and organization objectives. My dear students, it's very easy to find out the meaning. While knowing the things is very easy, but implementing into reality and into a practical, it's very difficult. Now we got the differences, we got the meaning, and we get aware about international trade, international marketing, and what's the difference between domestic marketing and international marketing. Now let us go to know some important functions. I mean the main functions in international marketing. So what are the functions, the main functions of global marketing that we need to know? Let us briefly touch upon the main functions involved in international marketing. They are, the first one is choosing the basic route for global marketing. Before export, the marketer, the manufacturers, they need to get aware, they need the knowledge, the roadmap, the clear map, the basic routes to export the goods or else to enter in international or global. And they need to know the second thing is the second point, market selection and product selection. They need to find the target people, where the target people, the target customers locates, and we need to find out this. We need to select the product, the right product, before exporting our goods to other countries. And the third thing that we need to know, selection of distribution channels. The channel of distribution will play a crucial role in international marketing or else in export marketing. And the fourth one is developing pricing strategy. And the last one is talks about international marketing communication. Students, in the semester of 2, in the course of marketing management, we have read on I have taught that marketing communication is also called as a promotion. So what are the promotional strategies that the marketer should get aware? The promotional, the communication tools like advertisement, sales promotion, and publicity, public relation, direct marketing. These are all maybe comes under the IMC concept, international marketing communication. That might be helps us. And let us go to this next one. The main thing that every uh, the person need to know, the students should know, while knowing the meaning of export marketing, we should know how the pricing that affects. So here I maybe help you, I will explain you the differences of cost and pricing. After studying this, you will be able to know that how to describe the pricing, and these ppts that might help you. It explains the parameters on which pricing decisions are based, and we will be discuss on the information needed for pricing decisions. And it might be and these ppts that explains the factors affecting export pricing. So pricing is a very critical decision in international marketing or else in export marketing management. So, because it is a major factor influencing a firm's total revenue from exports and its profitability. There is no thumb rule or any scientific or mathematical statistical formula that can be applied in pricing a product correctly. There is no doubt that, as is the case in the domestic market, the interaction of the market force like demand and supply affect the price at which the product can be sold in the international market. So it clearly helps you, the students. It clearly explains you the main priority before you export, before, or else you import from the other countries, or else you plan to sell the goods, or else you have took the decision to step out, or else to sell your finished products to the foreign abroad place. We need to know what is pricing, export pricing, international marketing pricing. And besides several other factors like economic, social, political, marketing conditions, and product attributes, these are all influenced to take the decision making while before exporting the goods. And pricing is like a tripod. There are three factors that influence a lot in export pricing or else export cost. That is a cost, demand, and competition. And the export managers or else the marketing manager use the parameters suggested by the economist for arriving at a price. These parameters may be enumerated as under. The first one is cost, the second one is demand and supply, the third one is economic, legal, and political conditions. Let's have a look on the meaning for cost to know export cost is. What is export cost? The cost represents the basic line for setting the price. In other words, cost represents the price floor beyond which prices cannot be dropped. As already explained, the costs are made up of two components. The first one is fixed cost, the second one is variable cost. Now you got the exact meaning for cost. What is cost? What is export cost? Now have a look what is export price. So in export pricing, the following pricing strategies are used in the export market. These are the three strategies, pricing strategies, export pricing strategies that might help to us. The first one is market penetration strategy. The second one is follow the leader pricing strategy. The third one is a skimming pricing strategy. Let us have a look what it mean. Under the what is a market penetration strategy? Simply, I will tell you in a layman's language to understand the penetration pricing. My dear students, that I already told you in marketing management, before, marketer, the manufacturer decided to launch a new product in the market. The pricing strategies, it might be, here the manufacturer will be pick the strategy like penetration or else skimming. So here that helps a lot to understand what is a penetration strategy and skimming price strategy. Market penetration strategy, it might be it will be a very low introductory price to speed up their sales. Why? Because we don't know where the customers may be located, and the customers, they don't know about our company brand, and the brand image is very poor in the mind. The position of our company is very poor in their mind. So in this situation, the market penetration strategy that might help us, it boosts the sales. And what is a follow the leader pricing strategy? In name itself, we can easily understand. So simply we imitate the competitor pricing strategy. In a competitive world, market or where adequate market information is not available, it may be useful to follow the leader in the market, comparing its product with that of the leader. The exporter may then fix the price of its product. So what I mean is, we imitate, we will clone, we theft, we follow the pricing strategies of the competitor or else existed exporters, what kind of a export pricing strategy that they are using, and they are boosting up their sales. The same strategy, the same pricing strategy that might be implemented in the export market. And the last one is a skimming pricing strategy. Under this strategy, a very high introductory price is fixed to skim the cream of the demand at very outset. So hope you have understood the differences of domestic marketing and international marketing, and in this video you have understood what is the export marketing and export pricing and decisions, strategies of a price, and export cost. Thank you. Have a nice day.